Hey guys, Bobby Cool Daddy Slick Breeze here. I gotta talk to you guys about something. It has been a while since our last disc golf adventure. I miss you guys. I miss disc golf. I miss disc golf adventures. But thank goodness I'm out here in Alaska for the Meier Lake Classic. Now that's an event happening this weekend. The reserve at Meier Lake is a brand new course designed by Eric McCabe. I came out here, Anthony came out here, Doug Bjerkus, Noemi Bjerkus, Paige Shue, Steven Story, Eric McCabe, of course, Denise Cameron came out here to help put together the course for the Meier Lake Classic event. Now, there's still some work to be done to this course, and in about a year, this course is going to be amazing. Now, we were able to get enough baskets put up and enough of the tee pads put up to be able to run the Meier Lake Classic this weekend. I know that Eric McCabe is super excited to unveil to the world the reserve at Meier Lake. So let's get on with our disc golf adventure in Alaska.
My goal has always been to design a course in all 50 states. I always thought Alaska would be one of the most challenging states to get into until my paths crossed with Mike and Steve. When I was first asked about the potential of coming up to Alaska to design a disc golf course, so many emotions ran through my mind. It's always been a bucket list state of mine to get to, and the thought of coming up here with my passion for disc golf, my passion for disc golf course design, would be nothing more than just a bucket list trip, almost a vacation around, you know, being able to put my mark on something, and Alaska being the last frontier. It's just always been a dream of mine to be here. So it was almost surreal. It did not feel real at all.
Why disc golf? When I came on board at Meier Lake, the idea was to create something that was going to give people the opportunity to make memories on the property, in the water, and we thought, what better way to give people the chance to walk through the forest than to have a sport that was collaborative between all of them to enjoy themselves. We saw it as something that was multi-generational, which aligns with what we do here. You know, we create memories, we host weddings, people come here and they enjoy the 49th state. Alaska is a very family-centric place, so we thought it was the perfect fit for a property this size, and what better way to see Alaska than to walk through it, you know, in a beautiful afternoon.
So we were in the process of going through and developing the lake. We were doing the initial startup of looking at the cabins, looking at the main lodge, looking at the second lodge, looking at the Quonset hut, looking at the other house, trying to figure out what the game plan is, how we're gonna approach this as a business. And the biggest question we had is because we have this entire piece of property, 140 acres, we have a lake that's in the center and we own everything else over the hill. The big thing for us is we're never going to build anything on the other side of the lake. And the reason for it is we don't want to destroy the view. We have a very unique piece of property. It's one of those things that when you come on site, it just kind of has this luxury resort kind of protected feel to it. We didn't want to destroy the trees. We don't want to destroy the environment. We don't want to destroy the aesthetic that's here. So one day, Steve and I were out playing, we're goofing around, and He's a little bit more relaxed about the amount that he plays. I'm a little bit more serious, but one morning he comes on and he had about a 4-page paper, and basically it was, we should do a disc golf course, and these are the guys that we should team up with. Going on through and looking at the magazine, going on through and watching competitions, going on through and watching tournaments, going through and watching interviews of Eric as he's addressing people. We knew that that was the person that we wanted to talk to, and that was the person we wanted to interact with. Once we got on the phone and that we were made aware of that he would be actually coming up personally to come and help design the course and do that, that's when we had to really kind of take another step back and really analyze it, because this isn't a project that you can do in just a couple of weeks. Alaska, we have a very short window of opportunity in order to build.
You know, Alaska is always known for its summers. We have, you know, sometimes 20, 22 hours of daylight. So the months from late May to early September, those are our favorite time of year. It gives us the opportunity to play all night, if you like. You know, our guests are typically going to see glaciers, going to see bears, going on plane trips, Denali, train rides, whale watching. It really is a spectacular location. But those summer months are going to give you the maximum opportunity to enjoy it. You know, here on the property, you can play disc golf if you're a hotel guest or just visiting, you know, pretty much all day and well into the evening.
So because of that, one of the events we had was the Battle Under the Midnight Sun, where players the tee-off time started around 6 and went through all the way through 10 p.m. That's when the last group went out there. And so they were out there through the night playing some disc golf. It was amazing. Still had plenty of light to see their discs. This is amazing. You want to know what else is amazing? I'm on a boat in the middle of the lake. Okay, it's a canoe, but still kind of cool.
This is a record-setting weekend for Alaska Disc Golf. I wouldn't be surprised if this event tonight becomes the largest sanctioned event in Alaska Disc Golf history. We already know, though, that tomorrow it will be surpassed by the main event. So,
the vision for disc golf at Meier Lake is to expand this. Right now we're in a very rough state. We just got done getting the concrete done. We just got done getting the trees out of the way. My idea for this is basically for the next 5 years is just go on through and sharpen the sword. We'll remove a tree here, we'll remove a tree there. We'll knock a brush down, we'll knock a bush here. We'll redo some landscaping, we may move a pin, but all of it is for the enjoyment of the sport and only to make it better over time. I think it's something where we have something that's unique enough where in 5 years we could definitely be hosting a major. I'm not going to say at the top and highest level, but it would be a ladder worth climbing. And once again, the reason why we wanted to be with Dynamic Disc is 1, the quality of the products, and 2, the quality of the people.
For us, having Eric McCabe at Meier Lake, you know, it made a lot of sense to have somebody of his pedigree design something in the forest that was so untouched. And he made the best use of the property. So when disc golfers come here, they can expect to be challenged, they can expect to be thrilled, they can expect to relax in the water. If they stay with us, they can expect a luxurious room and board experience, which we work very hard for.
During Saturday's round at the Meier Lake Classic, we had a Grow Disc Golf 5K, 10K Ace Challenge. Now how that works is, if you throw a disc that's not from Dynamic Discs, Westside Discs, or Latitude 64, and you get an ace, we will give you $5,000. But if it is from one of those 3 companies, we will give you $10,000. That's our little ace challenge that we have at some of our events. The cool thing is that if you're a tournament director and you want to add this to your event, let us know and we'll help you figure out how to add it to your event. It's just kind of a cool thing to kind of bring your event up to another level as far as some excitement for the players. Now, at this particular hole, we were able to get a few close calls.
James Dankworth, Compass.
Carlton, I'm throwing EMAC Truth.
Come on.
Chad throwing an MVP relay.
Go in. Do it. Woo! Shot, Mike.
David Weaver throwing a 125-gram Star Wahoo.
But we also got a lot. If we were giving away money for every tree hit, we'd be giving a lot of money.
Get in the hole.
When you come to Meier Lake, you will be transported. Everybody says the same thing when they go through our gates. They feel like they've entered another world. You know, these few acres are so intriguing and so relaxing, and you know, the combination of the luxurious rooms and the private lake and the boats and, you know, those long summer nights, you know, where you can spend 4 or 5 hours in the water. You know, you combine this with a beautiful disc golf experience, and it's really second to none. We are so excited to bring this course to Alaska and frankly to the world. You know, there isn't anything like this currently in the state, but you know, Alaska's so unique that we think that we have something that can provide our guests who are coming here from the lower 48, you know, a wooded, rustic, and very raw experience in a very luxurious setting.
I want people to take away the little bit of serenity and peace and quiet. I think that we live in a day and age where we're constantly being bombarded with things. I think one of the big draws here is the lake. And when you get to hole 17 and you got to walk out on the dock, the wind changes, the environment changes. You're no longer in the woods, you're no longer surrounded by everything. You're out in the middle of the water for a little bit, and there's just a different feeling out there. And I think when you walk around and you just take your time and you listen and you're just quiet, a little bit of still, a little bit of peace, I think would be an excellent thing to take away from here. If you came up here for a vacation and you stayed here for 2 or 3 days, I honestly believe that you'll leave a little bit changed. But the only way to do that is to come and find out for yourself. Peace. If someone could take away a little bit of peace when they go home, I think that would be the best thing to take from here.
So on Friday, we were able to get together with the city, the Chamber of Commerce, the mayor even came out, and we had the official ribbon cutting for the course. I want to personally thank the entire staff out here at Meier Lake. 2 years ago is when I came out to start this process, and you know, I became pretty much best friends with Mike and Steve up here. These guys have been, it's like Denise explains it best as like summer camp. Your friends you meet at summer camp, you know, and you keep in touch with them, and you come back and hang out with them, and it's been phenomenal, and I look forward to the future as well. So to talk a little bit about the course, it is hands down my favorite course I've ever designed, and I couldn't have done it without a lot of people, a lot of help from the entire staff out here. TJ obviously is a big component in that. All of those guys that have been out in the woods just hacking, cutting down trees, making trails, and making this thing even more beautiful and spectacular than I would have ever imagined. And but yeah, and then obviously we came to town, and all the rain that's been going on, we had to put some of our crew to work. So I want to give a huge shout out obviously to, you know, Bobby for coming in, stepping up, Anthony, Steve-O, Denise, Noemi, Doug Bierkis, Paige Shue as well. you know, we were up early pouring tees and helping pour concrete and doing all that, and making sure that this course was ready to go, and it absolutely is. And if you think it's good now, just wait. The future is so bright here. I'm very excited about this property. Matter of fact, I want to live here. I want this to be my course. I want to live on this course and teach people how to play disc golf out here and just share this experience with them, because this place is absolutely magical. So one more thing I'd like to do is something that we like to do at Dynamic Discs is honor people that kind of go above and beyond, right? And so I have a little special something. Denise has it, and it's I'm getting kind of choked up. It's really sweet. I met TJ a year ago or 2 years ago, and we walked through these woods together, and he had the vision. He was as excited, if not more excited than I was. And I gotta say, dude, thank you so much for your vision, busting your butt out here, working overtime. I mean, for the last 2 years getting this course ready. And I just wanted to put together a dynamic award for most valuable excavator, TJ Bracker. So we have a little base we want to put on it, but I want to give you that. And just, it's an honor, man, working with you.
Thank you.
You want to say anything?
I'm just kind of speechless at the moment. So, but this has been quite the experience, and I hope you guys enjoy it and have fun.
Absolutely. I need a hug for that. Thanks so much. So we just wrapped up the Meier Lake Classic, the first ever event out here, and it happened to be the largest disc golf tournament in Alaskan history, which is awesome. Way above our expectations going into it. The course isn't quite done yet. We are so close. We had a lot of bad weather come in toward the end, so there's going to be quite a bit more work that needs to be done on it. But the crew was able to get a nice layout together that we could play and have everybody enjoy. What I take away the most was the fans coming off the course just smiling and asking, when can we come back? When is it going to open? I can't wait to see hole 13's elevated tee pad when it's complete, you know, hole 16, the new tee there. And obviously, you know, we couldn't get to every single tree that we wanted to get cut down, but there's still gonna be a few more trees we take out to kind of open the fairways up a little bit more. But for the most part, me as the course designer, I'm very, very happy with how the course played.
To find out more about what we do here at Meier Lake and how you can come and enjoy yourself, please visit us at Meier Lake on Instagram or Facebook /Meier Lake.
Well, guys, that's it for the Meier Lake Classic. Thank you so much for watching. We had a fantastic time. Thank you to everybody out here for their hospitality. It was amazing. Make sure you like and subscribe so you never miss a video. And we'll see you guys on the next Disc Golf Adventure.
Let me tell you a story. When I was young, I had dreams of glory. All these mistakes seem to come like a flood, until my days, they were done. But I don't wanna feel like wishful thinking. Pick myself up and move to the beat of my heart and my soul. Sing a song for the dreamer.